This message is for you. It found you right on time, right now, right here. The present moment is the most divine. Don't just hear it, really listen. Let it move you, let it sink in. Feel the energy of the words as it vibrates so you can unravel from your fear and rise into your faith. And when I say energy, you can take that however it feels right and however it resonates with you intuitively. It can mean God, the universe, source, the divine, the higher power, your higher self, your inner guidance, your inner being. The energy is telling me that you've been holding on to the reins a little too tight, controlling a little too much, pushing and pulling a little too hard, overthinking and overextending a little too much. And it's been nudging you, but you haven't been listening. And so I'm here as a reminder to you that it's time to slowly let go of all of it. Doesn't have to be all at once. Doesn't have to be like, just letting go and leaving it to be, but just loosening a little bit, stopping a little bit, slowing down a little bit, little by little, until you reach that place of surrender, until you reach that place of calm and inner peace and true faith and gratitude. You've been in your head, and when you're working from your head a little too much, it's almost like you're working through ego or through fear or just control and too much being in the 3D a little too much, right? And everything comes with balance. I'm not about an ego death. I think there are times in our life when we need to kill our ego and then have it come back in a healthy way. But I feel like the healthiest, highest vibration we can be at, even in 5D, is being in a balance. Knowing that our ego is actually beneficial if harnessed in the right way, if used in the right way for survival, for nudging us to certain things that only our intuition and only our consciousness can't do, because our ego keeps us grounded in the earth a little bit, and we're not just souls right now. Of course, what we really are is souls and energy. That's what we really are, and we must always remember that. But as we're here and until we're here on this earth, we're meant to have a human experience, to use our souls, to utilize our souls for this human experience. And for that, we need to be in touch with our ego a little bit in a healthy way. Okay. But I don't believe in control. I don't believe in pushing and pulling things too much. I think everything should be just let go of a little bit. And when we're going into our minds a little bit too much, we're going into our ego more than we should. We're going into the control more than we should. We're going into unhealthy, lower vibrations more than we should. And that's when we're being nudged. And I'm here as a reminder to nudge you to drop back into your heart, into your gut. The mind is the engine. We need it. It needs to be working properly. How we take care of it, aka our thoughts, is important, but our heart and our gut is the wheel, is the driver. And without it, we wouldn't be able to go to the actual places we're meant to go, and to the destinations we want to get to, and to the desires we want to manifest. So that's what we need to actually be focused on, right? When you're driving your car, you're not sitting there thinking about, what's the engine doing right now? It's just there running. You trust it because it's been taken good care of. You know you're focusing on the right things. You know you're feeding it the right thoughts. But you're focused on the road in front of you, yourself, and the steering wheel and the direction you're going. That's your heart. That's your gut. And maybe a car isn't the most spiritual example, but it's a very collective example we can all relate to. And that's what I felt called to share as an example. So hopefully you get that. But you're over attaching to things right now. You're attaching in general. You shouldn't be attached to anything. This is your reminder to detach, to just slowly start letting go, drop into your heart, into your gut, let it lead the way. You say you're faithful, you say you're grateful, but are you really living that way? Are you really living true faith? True gratitude is being, they all go hand in hand. Being present in this moment is gratitude, is faith, is surrender. Knowing, even if right now everything seems so unsure, knowing that the unknown, the future, is being taken care of, that's true faith. Knowing that everything that led you here, and even if right now you're not in the best moment of your life, that's true gratitude. So it all goes hand in hand, the present, the past, and the present, the past, and the future. Gratitude for it all, faith in the unknown of it, faith in the what's been of it, and faith and surrender into the what is right now. And when you really feel that, when you really embrace that, and not only embrace it yourself, but really live in it, you can feel it, and that naturally will loosen the reins and loosen the stress and lighten the load off of you. Because you know you're going to be taken care of. You know, in this moment, if you really sit back, like, wait a second, I am taken care of right now. Everything is okay. Everything is actually so okay, and everything's always been okay. Even in the past moments of my life when things were just chaotic, I came out of it. Even if right now everything seems chaotic, you're going to come out of it. And you're always going to, and in that chaos, if you never had chaos, if you never had hard times, you wouldn't really even be living. You wouldn't even really have been able to become your best self, or meet your highest self, or have some of the best moments in your life. You know, this life is all about duality. It's all about contradictory feelings, because if one thing didn't exist on a lower place, then it wouldn't exist on a higher place. So that's all true gratitude. So focus on those words: gratitude, faith, surrender, present moment. Really do it, really feel it, really become it. And that's what's going to help you get back into your higher vibration, your higher self. So you're not controlling so much, and you're not seeking so much. You're not going into your ego in unhealthy ways. You're not seeking validation from others and the society and people around you. You're not chasing and trying to be filled with love from anyone else. You're not saying, hey, fill my void because I'm incomplete, and I have to control this, and I have to keep tabs on you, and I have to, whether it's a person or people or friends or family or a job or anything. You don't have anything to fill, because wait a second, I'm coming back to myself. I'm coming back to my soul. I'm coming back to who I am, the human of me, the soul of me, the heart of me, the energy of me, all of it goes hand in hand. Yes, of course, truly, we're only energy, we're only souls, right? But we can't deny that we're also humans, and we're here. So go ahead and live. And by live, I mean coming back to remembering that this is your only life as yourself in this human body right now that you have, and remembering that, and not letting it make you anxious, but letting you kind of just like laugh and enjoy it a little more, and bringing all of those parts of you into balance. Happiness shouldn't be the goal, just inner peace. Happiness is fleeting. Inner peace is the seabed. And that's all you need to seek.